Boston, Mass. This evening. We're at historic. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the White Sox, the shortstop.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Anderson. First pitch, 7:06.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Mendick, originally from New York State, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little low, it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White. White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Leading off
Dallas
for the
Keuchel,
Red Sox,
left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now it'll be Alex Verdugo. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Eaton is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel finds some space out there for the catch to retire. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Engel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It's been a struggle for him in the series. 1 hit in 13 at bats.
Rafael Devers.
First offering. Keuchel stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And this series has been one to forget for him so far at the plate. Just 1 hit in 14 tries. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And now a pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 7.
So now into the box is Hunter Renfroe. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Hit hard but foul. Goodwin stands at second with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Yasmani Grandal goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the White Sox.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. So now here is Kike Hernandez, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a ball low, he misses with a changeup. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Shortstop.
1 out, runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on the move for second. Count now a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center after it is eaten. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Danny Mendick. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So here's Jose Abreu. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Again, another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leury Garcia. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
No left fielder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off to the White Sox.
First delivery to him. Adam Engel stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Engel aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off
from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. High chopper over to first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Engel is right there, one down.
The right fielder.
So
Number
one
10.
down, no one aboard.
Hunter.
And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up, 1-1. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's his offering.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him. Striding in is Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top. Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
1-1 the count now. On its way is pitch number 75. Bounce towards the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So stepping in is Tim Anderson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ballgame. Bottom of the... Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Alex Verdugo digging in now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Slow roller out to short. Reined in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Leury Garcia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next, it'll be Adam Engel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
No left field.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. This one's flared out toward left. Moncada onto the grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow. Right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Keuchel pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause, and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Josh Taylor.
Ready now is Yohan Moncada. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch on the way, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center, and Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order, go. Ready.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here it comes. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
From the windup, the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played. Ryan Brazier will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the next at bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball 2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. The batter will be Danny Mendick. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Lifted in the air out to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a runner at second, 2 down now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next to stand in is Leury Garcia. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when
stepping in now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Adam Ottavino takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 31.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Eaton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he lays off there 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom. Michael Chavis is going to go ahead and stay in the ball.
Now playing third base, number 23, Michael Chavis.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hard sinker misses 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Aaron Bummer comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Renfro's retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 12.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Next, here is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready now for the White Sox. Tim Anderson is head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. On the ground to the left side. Bogaerts is able to get there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next to hit, Danny Mendick flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate is Jose Abreu. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to... Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Moncada shading to his right. 1 out. So next to hit is Alex Verdugo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Next to dig in, J.D. Martinez. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The third baseman.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Michael Chavis. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Chavis becomes out number 2 this inning.
Brian.
Here's the first pitch. Brian Goodwin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he falls behind 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 11 innings can't. Marcus Walden gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 64. Marcus Walden.
And that one yanked just foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Digging in will be Yohan Moncada. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Next, it'll be Yasmani Grandal. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew Vaughn. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hunter.
Hey, that's a nice.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Number 12.
Chance to walk it off. And now here is Marlon Gonzalez. The winning run stands at second base. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Big at-bat now, and here is Kike Hernandez. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. A couple of...
Leading off for the right side, the right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
Now the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in once again is Jose Abreu. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
The batter, the left fielder, Leori.
Matt Andres trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 35, Matt.
At the plate now, Leori Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. Almost. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Cody Hoyer enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up is Michael Chavis, struck out in his first at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now the Red Sox DH, Brian Goodwin, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Engel has faced Matt Andres previously. He's 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Yoan Moncada trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Next to hit is Yasmani Grandal. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I got 2-1 to count.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains 2-2. On to the bottom of the 14th. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
The winning run is at first base. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in next, Marwin Gonzalez. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.